Hello and welcome to the Collapse Experiment, where I have another article where, for some reason, mainstream media is going after supplements. I've done on and off a lot of research on food over the last 10-15 years. And essentially, the consensus has been made by people who study this stuff, other than reporters who are just what experts say, okay? But the consensus is that our nutritional value that comes from food has declined, especially since the 70s. Therefore, the nutrients the body needs, you're going to have to supplement from somewhere else. So let's see what this article has to say. This is from CNBC. That's trustworthy. Title: You can't boost your immune system with supplements, says functional medicine experts. Here's what you can do. And this is fairly recent, March 22nd, 2025, when this came out. Now, I'm going to point one obvious thing out here that they don't bother to tell you, is that schools of medicine, when you go to medical school, and I know this from doctors that I worked with over 15 years, they don't teach nutrition. Weird, right? I mean, the one factor that determines whether or not you're healthy or unhealthy, whether you've got a compromised immune system or not, food, what you ingest in your body, they don't learn about in medical school. But let's see what these people have to say, shall we? Vitamins and supplements like zinc and cod liver oil are often touted for their ability to boost your immune system. But Jeffrey Bland, that's an appropriate last name, the father of functional medicine, he created his own science, says that's not actually possible. Oh, really? I've heard I can boost my immune system if I take a lot of vitamins. It could be vitamin D, vitamin A, or zinc, Bland says, but these nutrients don't boost the immune system. Those nutrients may fill the gaps in a person who needs them to meet their daily requirements for proper immune function, but you're not going to boost the immune system like you do with a vaccination. So this is really just vaccine propaganda in a whole. He just stated that upping what you take that you are low on makes your immune system work properly. Funny, right? Why doesn't he explain this to the people who get the flu shot every year like I did, which was required at my previous job, and I've never gotten a flu shot since, and then immediately catch the flu within a week after getting the shot? Explain this one, Mr. Bland. Getting vaccinated causes a physiological effect that boosts the function of the immune system. Supplementing with nutrients doesn't have the same effect, he says. No, it just makes your body work the way it's supposed to, which means having a healthy immune system. Instead of a sole focus on boosting immunity, Bland says that you should be thinking about rejuvenation. Roughly every 4 months, that cells that make up our immune system are replaced with new cells. It's almost like you should be taking supplements to make sure that function is happening properly. The question I ask is, do you want the cells that are replacing the ones today to be as good as, or better than, or worse than the ones that you have now? And if you're not taking supplements and your immune system is not functioning properly because of lack of nutrients, having a vaccine automatically makes up for that lack of nutrients, that makes sure that your immune system is dude is just talking out of his ass at this point. Never trust somebody who makes their own science. Chiropractors. While you should always consult your doctor about your specific health needs, Bland, who is also the president and CEO of Personalized Lifestyle Medicine Institute. Yeah, his paycheck doesn't depend on him pushing this bullshit. Has a few practices he suggests for rejuvenating your immune system. Let's see what they are. 1. Stick to a Mediterranean diet. Eat healthy. Okay. Following an eating pattern that is rich in plant foods like colorful fruits and vegetables, virgin olive oil, and natural meats and fish, Bland says. Natural meats. Natural. And what is not considered a natural meat, dude? Prioritize good quality sleep. I'm not even going further on that one. I mean, sleep is self-explanatory. Get at least an hour, get at least a half hour of physical activity a day. You can choose to move your body through dance, aerobic exercise, or even walking, he says. We're not talking about anything that's extreme. You know, something that might better yourself. We're talking about things that can be done daily and make a big difference in your immune system's outcome. Is that what the protests were about the other day? Were they just getting their like half-hour walk-in while yelling and screaming random stuff? Drink enough water daily. Have at least 2 to 3 glasses of water or 25 to 30 ounces a day because it allows your body to get things in and out properly. Sometimes you just gotta take a piss. Nurture the relationships in your life. What we recognize is that your immune system can smile, it can laugh, it can have fun. He wrote this. I'm not kidding. It can be part of the best of you. It can also cry and be sad. This doesn't sound like science. This sounds like hoodoo bullshit. Those are some simple tips. Try to think about them every day and apply them. It can make significant difference in your immune capability. But don't take supplements, because that'll take away from this dude's paycheck. Good Lord. Jeffrey Bland. They've got a link. Oh, no internet. That's right. I'm in the cabin. Sorry. I've got all of these pages preloaded so I can go through them, but can't do any research while reading these. So that's the article. Don't take supplements, because laughing and crying is better than making sure your body has the appropriate things it needs to work with, because it's like a well-oiled machine if it drops oil pressure, well then just laugh and smile and push through it. Why are these articles coming out? Why are they constantly doing this? I don't know. I don't understand. And quite frankly, I don't really care about these people. Like, who is this dude who's obviously pushing an agenda? I mean, he didn't even bring up vaccines, right? It was there at the beginning, almost like they were told, like, hey, you got to mention this. By the way, like, there's that group, you got to mention it. And it's not one of the 5 things, one of the 5 that he listed as things that can help your immune system. Interesting, isn't it? That's about it for this video. Keep on typing.